Good evening. An hours-long SWAT situation in Seaside ended tonight with no suspect. Turns out that the house in question here was actually empty, and this was the scene earlier today where officers in tactical gear surrounded a home with their weapons drawn and armored vehicles. The Monterey County Sheriff's Office bomb squad also called out there, and there was even a drone sent over for an overwatch. Thanks for joining us tonight on the CW at 10. I'm Veronica Macias. Law enforcement remained outside of the home for hours without realizing that there was no threat. Tonight, we're still not getting much information as to how exactly this happened. What we know is that situation unfolded on Luzon Road near Guadalcanal Road in Seaside in the lower Stillwell neighborhood, which falls under the jurisdiction of the Presidio of Monterey Police. KION's Joshua Cristianto was at the scene earlier today and spoke with neighbors about what they saw out there.
Well, all this commotion started earlier in the morning when two Presidio officers responded to that house right over there. Shattered windows and broken doors. It's the aftermath of an hours-long police show of force after an apparent standoff at this house ended with no one actually inside.
Well, it started this morning when I was walking. My car's parked down there, and I noticed that the neighbor's kitchen door was open, and I was aware that he had been gone for about 2 weeks to Camp Pendleton, so I was concerned and I called the police.
The details are still sparse, but witnesses in the neighborhood tell me at some point two Presidio officers arrived to the house and called for backup. Then, next thing they knew, things escalated.
At approximately 12 o'clock, I get a call from my sister that the police were out there and the FBI, and they were searching, and I guess there was nobody in there, but they were there 5 hours later for another 6 hours.
It appears authorities believe someone was in the house and unwilling to come out. Witnesses tell me police use a loudspeaker yelling, "Come out with your hands up so we can talk about the situation." This lasted for over an hour. At around 1:30 p.m., neighbors tell me they were evacuated by police. Witnesses say they heard police use what sounded like flashbangs and smoke. At one point, you can see some of it streaming out of the roof. I also heard at least one loud explosion at the scene that set off a car alarm. We're not sure who police were looking for. The next door neighbor described to me who lived in the house.
Just he was a quiet guy. I believe he worked for maybe law enforcement, some kind of security for Navy postgraduate or DLI.
Police had also warned residents to avoid exterior walls and windows during this time. And of course, information is still very limited here. We're going to be working to get more information into exactly what happened here as soon as we can. Reporting in Seaside, Josh Cristianto, KIO News Channel 546.